Still on the update of Nnamdi Kanu's health issues. Hi guys, welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for always coming out here. May God bless you all. Sometimes early this week, there was this news that flight to our desk saying that the IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu is having symptoms related to stroke and all that. And Nigerians did not actually see that news, as a good one. It was not palatable news at all, because this the same person had been lamenting about his worsening, health conditions, why the Nigerian government paid their fears and all that. Nigerians can't dey talk say, may the government not allow anything happen to her, because you don't take when they talk say they okay. Even the DSS no one allow and say his doctor and all that. And even the drugs, when they prescribe, they give him, they will not allow him have access to it. Even when they allow him to have access, it is not going to be all of it. You understand? Even the IPOB leader, the IPOB lawyer, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead lawyer to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, confirmed it, that the drugs the DSS is giving to IPOB leader is just like a drop in the ocean. Because if Nnamdi Kanu was given like 5 or 8 bottles of drugs to buy, the DSS we go and buy like 2 or 3. So meaning that they are not really paying attention to Nnamdi Kanu's health conditions. On the 19th of September, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, the lead lawyer to the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, raised an alarm over his worsening health, saying he has been diagnosed with gastrointestinal disorder following persistent heartburn. Ejiofor made this known on Monday, saying that despite the order by Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court in Abuja that Nnamdi Kanu should be given serious medication attention, the Department of State Services, DSS, has refused to obey the order. The IPOB leader has been detained in the DSS custody for about 14 months after he was rearrested in Kenya and returned to Nigeria in June 2021, where he is now facing trial in court over alleged treasonable, felony. Also recall that on the 13th of October, the Appeal Court judgment, the Appeal Court Division in Abuja, ruled in the favor of IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu. They said the way the Nigerian government brought Nnamdi Kanu to Nigeria is illegal and unconstitutional, is against in fundamental human rights. And for that reason, Nnamdi Kanu is now discharged and acquitted, and all the charges levied against him was cleared on that very day. Boom. The next day, AGF Malami, issued a statement that Nnamdi Kanu is only discharged but not acquitted, be acquitted or not discharged. In fact, it just did they confused the whole thing. Now, coming back to the main reason why we are talking about this, Nnamdi Kanu's health today. Earlier this week, like as I said in the beginning of this news, that Nnamdi Kanu, we heard that Nnamdi Kanu is having symptoms related to stroke, and all that. And don't also forget that Aloy Ejimako, one of Nnamdi Kanu's lead counsel too, also wrote to European Union saying that they should intervene because Nnamdi Kanu's health is actually deteriorating. They don't know what the federal government of Nigeria is up to. Is having, heart failures resulting to BP and all that. So many sickness, just take over them and all these things. Now inside DSS, now from start, even also acute one and all that. He now said that the European Union should intervene to compel the Nigerian government to release Nnamdi Kanu. No say anything BP can lead to stroke. You understand? Because your legs and your brain, all these things, it works together. So maybe that was the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had that crisis. But thank God, there's a news now that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, at least he can now stand with his two legs and he can move his hands. So maybe what happened to him was just a partial one. But that notwithstanding, the federal government of Nigeria have to release this man. As it is now, the IPOB leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu does not even have any case with the federal government of Nigeria. So keeping him means that they are just keeping him to suffer him. We are talking about someone the court have discharged already, but maybe the federal government, and why am I even saying maybe? The federal government do not want to release him, and it has turned to a personal stuff. It has turned to a personal thing. Because if you say that this young man committed crime against Nigeria government, the same Nigerian government that now said, see, let him go. You understand? Let him go. So why is it too hard for the federal government of Nigeria to listen to court orders, and do the needful? Now, this Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health, the Nigerian government should know that it's really very, very important to them. And yes, it's important, which they themselves have to keep it safe. I'm talking about Nnamdi Kanu. They just have to keep him safe. They have to keep his health safe, because it's not going to be a good news if anything happens to him in the DSS custody. So this is even the reason why the Nigerian government should push to whatever thing, they are nursing, and obey court orders, because that is how it's supposed to be. Now Nigeria is now like no man's land. Who you won't blame? When the papa they doing all for one side and all that, who do you want to blame? So you see, before you will blame someone of doing whatever, you yourself, you have to be clean enough to do that. So my people, I'm dropping it here. Kindly share your thoughts.